What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Philip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, I would like for y'all to click the like button by giving it a thumbs up, and click the subscribe button, and click the bell so you can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today's video will be about the top 10 sitcoms that I rock with from beginning to end. And without further ado, let's begin. Number 10, A Different World. This spinoff of The Cosby Show was amazing with the good cast members such as Sinbad, Jada Pinkett, Cree Summer, and many more. This show has so much humor and it touched on a lot of topics on the show, whether it was about race, domestic violence, or many more. This show took place at a fictional college called Hillman. It was originally supposed to be about Denise Huxtable, played by Lisa Bonet, but left after season 1. Later seasons of A Different World focused more on Dwayne and Whitley, but the show aired from 1987 to 1993. It was good while it lasted. Number 9, The Carmichael Show. This show that aired on NBC from 2015 to 2017. This show is about the fictional life of Jared Carmichael, and this is set in Charlotte, North Carolina. The show had some great sense of humor, and it touched on topics like any show do, like race, gender, and many more. But the show will forever be remembered, and it ended in August 2017 after 3 seasons of airing. Number 8, Family Matters. This well-known, iconic show is one of my favorites. This show has some hilarious moments, whether it's Waldo acting a fool or Steve Urkel uses his famous catchphrase, "Did I do that?" for every time he did something by being clumsy or falling through anything. But we can't forget about the most known person, which was Carl Winslow, who was a cop on the show. But this show have some more recognition. Number 7, South Central. I know this show didn't last long, but I fell in love with watching it back in elementary when I came home. But the show is about a black family living in South Central Los Angeles and a mother who was laid off from the school district who ends up working at a grocery store from episodes 2 all the way up until the series finale. But she ends up raising 3 kids in the inner city of Los Angeles. But it's still upsetting this episode only aired 10 episodes of South Central from April to June 1994 on Fox. I wish it remained on air permanently. Number 6, Good Times. The classic hit show of the 70s about a family who lives in an apartment but in the ghetto part of Chicago, Illinois. James Evans, who works 2 jobs doing manual labor and construction labor. But the show was a hit throughout the years. And the most iconic but upsetting moment was when Florida Evans had to finally accept that James was dead in season 4, episode 2. But Good Times is a full-time classic. Number 5, Sanford and Son. One of the other iconic shows, but nothing is better than the dynamic duo of Red Fox and Desmond Wilson. The show had moments that was funny, but it's about a man named Fred Sanford, who is the owner of a junkyard, plus his son Lamont Sanford lives with him as well. The most running gags is when Fred and Aunt Esther, played by the late LaWanda Page, roast each other, and Fred faking a heart attack. But most importantly, it's a good show by default. Number 4, Keenan and Kel. The hit show that hit the airwaves on Nickelodeon in 1996. The show was set in Chicago, Illinois, but filmed in Universal, Florida, from seasons 1 to 2. Then the last 2 was filmed in the now-closed theater of Nickelodeon on Sunset in Los Angeles, California. The show is about 2 friends, Keenan, who ends up getting himself, not only just himself, but Kel as well, involved in schemes that usually end badly. But the show is hilarious and never be forgettable. Number 3, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Let's not forget about the show that was the biggest thing to start off the 1990s. unless it's Jazz getting thrown out by Uncle Phil and Carlton dancing. But let's not forget, this is about a troubled teen moving from Philadelphia to Bel Air, California. But the thing I like about this show is that the Banks are living in a mansion, but they learn important life lessons at the end of every episode. And that's that. Number 2, The Wayans Brothers Show. Another iconic duo, but with Sean and Marlon Wayans, co-starring Anna Maria Horsford and the late John Witherspoon. This show rocked my world as a kid. I used to see it all over BET and MTV too. But this show had hilarious jokes, and let's not forget Pop's catchphrase, bang, 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 bang. But John Witherspoon, you will be missed. God bless his soul. Before I get to my top number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Different Strokes, Malcolm and Eddie, My Wife and Kids, The Hewleys, and All of Us. Coming in at number 1, Martin, the Show. Martin, the Show lasted from 1992 to 1997. Martin was the number 1 hot show that aired on Fox. Funny moments from Martin kicking people out of his house, roasting Gina friend Pam, or telling Tommy he doesn't have a job. This show had a lot of humor, and a number of guest appearances of Richard Pryor, Brian McKnight, Tommy Hearns, Notorious B.I.G., and P-Funk president George Clinton. But this show was ahead of its time. Full facts, 100%. I'd like to say thank y'all for tuning into this video. Make sure y'all click the like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe, but click the bell so you can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat at Ryan361005. Follow me on Instagram at YoungPhilip_1.5. And don't forget to add me on my new TikTok, YoungPhilip00. And with that being said, I'm out.